You can have your opinion, but I know your opinion is not true. Not because of the sound in and of itself, but because of my psychological response to the sound. Without the language, you cannot distinguish between this. You see what I mean? Everything is just one. I have one question. Is this bottle big or small? Small? Yeah, it's a small? Okay. This bottle is small. Okay. What about now? Is this big or small? It's big, right? This is big. You see what I mean? Right? Yeah? And some people might have said, when I ask, is this big or small? Some people say, big, Then if those of you who said it's big, what if I bring... Is this big or small? Small, right? Then the question is this big or small? Is this big or small? It is neither small nor big. It is what it is. But this may have opinion. Let's say this is alive. Yeah? This is alive. And this big bottle has opinion, perspective. It says, you are small. You are small. Right? Then when you know that this is neither small nor big, when this one says, you are small, will this bottle feel threatened? Well, this bottle knows that it is neither big nor small, so when this bottle says, you are small, then this bottle will say, that's your opinion. This bottle will say, you can have your opinion, but I know your opinion is not true. Same thing. This bottle says, whoa, you are big. You are nice. Yeah, I am jealous of you. You are wonderful. And then this bottle says, I am big, but I know I am neither big nor small. That is your opinion. And he will say, oh, thank you for telling me that I'm big. Yeah. But your comment, your opinion doesn't change anything. I am what I am. I am neither big nor small. I am neither good nor bad. I am neither poor nor wealthy. I am neither smart nor stupid. I am neither beautiful nor ugly. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Yeah? Yeah? Do you see what I'm trying to say? It is what it is. Right? But when we live our lives, other people, it can be your parents, or it can be your teachers, or your friend, they can have their opinions about you. right? You are beautiful, or you are ugly, or some people say you are poor, or you are very wealthy, or some people say you are very talented, and some people say you don't have any talent, right? All of them are their opinions. It is what it is. That's true. Do you see what I mean? Yeah? So, for example, I sometimes, sit in downtown Seoul, and there's a beautiful bird, bird chopping, bird sound, pew 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 pew, right? And then after that, there is an ambulance sound, ambulance, beep 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 beep, ambulance sound, yeah. I may say that, oh, the bird sound is good, and ambulance sound is bad. But imagine that your father just, had just accident, fell, and therefore you have been waiting for the ambulance to come. To that person, the sound of ambulance, beep, boom, beep, boom, beep, boom, would that person interpret that sound bad or good? Good. So if you understood what I'm trying to say, the phenomena, the ambulance sound in and of itself does not have any opinions. It's neither good nor bad. It is what is. But if I judge it that sound is bad, too noisy, not good, then what happened? Well, my mind begin to resist to the sound. Yeah? After my judgment that sound is bad, right? And then I don't like it. And therefore, I resist the sound of ambulance. Then what happened? I begin to feel stress. Yeah? I begin to suffer. Not because of the sound in and of itself, yeah, but because of my psychological response to the sound, which is resistance. So people tend to blame it is the ambulance sound that is making me unhappy, making me stressed. But the truth is, it's not the ambulance sound. It is our response to the ambulance sound that's creating stress. So if we continue to blame outside world that, oh, the cause of my problem is because of outer circumstance, without observing my psychological response to those outer circumstances, then you will continue to suffer. Because even if the condition change to your liking, same habitual tendency to resist will continue. So as you continue to resist to a new circumstance, better circumstance, you will find yourself continue to suffer. Here, I'm not saying that horrible thing doesn't exist. Of course, there are lots of tragedy, lots of difficult and challenging things happening in the world. I'm not condoning those behaviors. What I'm saying here is that people tend to suffer by making themselves a victim. You see what I mean? Yeah? Like 99% of human beings, we think that problems lies outside. Only if they change it to my liking, then I will become happy. However, if we have this tendency, what happened? We gave the key to happiness to other people. You see what I mean? I cannot make myself happy because other people have to change it for me. Because they do not change it for me, I am suffering, therefore I am the victim, right? But we don't want to be in that situation. We don't want to give up my power. The truth is, it's not the outer circumstance or the object or the people. Instead, my psychological response that is creating suffering. Again, I'm not saying that there is no such. I'm not saying that there are no suffering in the world. There are lots of suffering in the world. There's a physical abuse, emotional abuse, all kinds of horrible things are happening. I'm not condoning those behavior, But what I'm trying to say is we actually have a power to find peace within me, regardless of the circumstance, regardless of the situations, regardless of the people we meet. That's true freedom, and that's what the Buddha called nirvana. So I have this sunglass here. I think every human beings are right now, all of you are wearing sunglasses. So from the age of 2 or 3, we are all wearing this sunglass, out of which we see the world. What is the name of this sunglass? It is called language. So wearing the sunglass, 24/7, which sunglass called language, words, story, it is so natural to us right now that we forgot that we have been wearing sunglasses. So you don't see the world like this. Instead, you always wear the sunglasses of language and imagine that the world is like this all the time. So when you are, what the Buddha taught is that actually you can take this off and see the world as it is without those stories, without those words, without those language. So I would like to invite you right now, I would like to invite you now to feel right now, right here. So let's just imagine you have the sunglasses. Just, could you please do this like me? Okay. Yeah. And then we're going to do 1, 2, 3. And then we drop it. Yeah. So we see the world for the first time without language. What do you see now without language? Can you focus on anything without knowing the word? Can you dwell your mind on an object without the language, without the words? Can you actually dwell on anything? In fact, if you see it without language, all you can feel is this unknowing aliveness. But is there separation within your awareness? Is there a separation, like for example, when we call water bottle, we imagine that somehow with the use of language, water bottle, we imagine water bottle exists separate along this boundary. So the water bottle is here, and non-water bottle is here. But what if there is no words? There is no words, water bottle. Where is the boundary? Can you find boundary? Without the language, you cannot distinguish between this. You see what I mean? Everything is just one. This state of oneness, it's called love. That is our true nature. But once we start wearing this, the language of sunglasses, you see multiplicity. All the divided, everything is divided. So once we start wearing this, this language, sunglasses, then what do you see? You see division. You see, oh, he's Zen Buddhist. I am Theravada Buddhist. I am different from him, I am, Tibetan Buddhist, Tantric Buddhism. I am different from him, Once we start using the words, we begin to separate. We begin to divide. There is no unity. There is no love. Only division. So I'm going to also ask you one last question before I turn to her. That is, think about all your problems. Yeah? Think about whatever the problem that you have. It can be, I need to exercise more, or I need to sleep better, or I need to lose weight, I need to make more money, or I'm hurt because of what my mother did, while I was growing up, or what just happened to me, right now. This circumstance is unagreeable. I judge this circumstance to be no good, right? All of these problems in our lives, aren't they just language? Aren't they just words? It is simply made of words. Nothing more. Do you see how interesting it is? All the huge problem that I have, if you examine it, what is consist of, what allow that worries and anxious thoughts to arise, it is just the words. In other words, can you see all the problem that you have? I'm not denying that they are not real. They are real, yeah? But actually, it is the words that are giving you the power to suffer. But I would like to invite you to feel right now, right here. Yeah? I would like to invite you to feel right now, right here. Does the nowness have any words in it? Does the now, being now, does the being now have any language, any opinions? Yeah, no. Do you see what I'm saying? Like right now, I'm talking about right now, in front of you. Yeah. Is there any stories? Is there any story or no? No. Can you see clearly that there is no story right now? I'm not saying that yes, of course, you can remember and think about it now, but if you can actually tap on to nowness and feel, while feeling the now, is there any past hurts, any stories, any, anxious thoughts? Then question is, can you ever leave now? Yeah? Can you travel to past or future? Or we are always now. You can think about the past or you can worry about future, but all of those thoughts is happening where? Now. Right? Can you ever get out of now? We cannot. You see what I mean? Can you ever lose now? Can you lose now? Yeah? Can somebody come and steal your now? No. You see what I'm saying? In this nowness, is there any story? Is there any problems? Is there any words in it? There isn't any. Can you see it? Can you see it clearly? There isn't any. If you see the world through this, then of course there are lots of words. But if you can just do this and see the world as it is without adding your judgment, just feel now. In fact, we can never, ever experience past. Have you ever experienced past? Never. Have you ever been to past? We have never been to past. Can you see it clearly? Can you ever experience future? No, we can never experience future. Can you see that very clearly? Yeah. If there is no such a thing as future or past, if you can actually do this, what we can feel is eternity. Limitless eternity is what's in front of you. That's our true nature. Okay, I think I said something, too much. So I will just turn to her and I will answer any of the questions you have. Some of the questions that bothers you while growing up, whatever the problem you have, please, I will invite you and we can have some conversation. Yes.
This is a very good quote that I found in your book. And I would like to ask you what's the meaning in it. Sebentar ya, ini agak banyak nih contekannya. Okay. If you express your anger without any filter, it will become bad karma and return to you. If you just suppress your anger and bottle it up, it will then emerge as an illness in your body. If you quietly observe the energy of your anger, it will change shape on its own and disappear.
If you express your anger, somebody make you angry, and therefore you violently also express your anger to that person, then what happened? When you are arguing with your, husband and wife or boyfriend or girlfriend or, close friend or mother, and they were saying something, difficult words, and then you got angry and you said something bad, then what happened? Will the person will sit quietly and say, okay, that's fine, yeah? Or will that person will attack again? Attack, right? Yeah. That's called returning karma. Yeah, like karma is a return back to you, yeah? Because you show anger, the anger is coming back, right? And then another option is, okay, I have to be a good person, and therefore I'm going to suppress it, yeah? Some people are making me angry, I'm just going to suppress. Then what happened? Yeah, as you are suppressing your emotion, it resides, the tension within your body. Yeah, that's why it's called dis-ease. Dis-ease, which means disease, it comes. So when there's a lot of tense, bodily tension, then sooner or later, this becomes disease and it shows up. And third method is you observe, you become mindful, and you say, aha, there's an anger energy coming up, right? As you are observing it, you are not suppressing it, you are not denying it, but at the same time, you are not violently expressing it. Instead, you are watching it. And guess what happened? That energy, intensity of that energy slowly change without me doing anything. It slowly change and disappears sooner or later. Okay, is it okay if we turn to them and let them ask questions? So I would like to invite you, if you have any questions, and there are many hands. Okay, all right. Who holds the microphone? Who has the microphone? Yeah? Who has the microphone? Yeah? Please choose one person that you like and give your microphone. Yeah, raise your hand if you want to ask. Just stay raised. Yeah. Look around and find your favorite person. Oh, okay, right there. Okay, so let's say, hi, my name is David, and we're going to say, hi, David, okay? Okay, what's your name? What is your name, sir?
Hello, my name is Tomo.
1, 2, 3. Hi, someone. Yes.
I have a question that comes from your book, The Things You Can See Only When You Slow Down. I read it this morning, and you said in that book that we have to understand why people do things they did to us, but sometimes there is just people who are being mean to us. Don't matter how much we try to observe what they like, the reason why they do this to us. We cannot understand what is the reason behind their action or something. I would like to ask you, how do we understand the mean things that they do to us, even though we how much we try to understand the action, we don't understand why they do that mean things to us. Thank you.
Okay. The question is, people who are hurting me, people who are making me angry, and I do not understand why they behave in such a way. How can I possibly understand them, right? That's the questions. Let me give you an example. On my way here, I had to take a flight, airplane, yesterday from Jakarta to Yogyakarta. Yeah? Yogyakarta? Yeah. And to get there, I have to go through the screening my bag, right? Before getting onto airplane, I have to take off my luggage and go through the screen. There was one guy, a young man, in front of me, and he was really, really slow, right? So he was very slow, and I was thinking to myself, why is this person so slow? Yeah, because he could have get ready before it becomes his turn, but he didn't get ready at all. Only when he become his turn, he slowly unbuckle, and he slowly does the thing. So although I'm the author of The Things You Can See Only When You Slow Down, I feel what's wrong with him, And why is he making me so unhappy, Because I want to go through quickly, I'm Korean, We are always 빨리, quick, right? So it was I was frustrated, and I thought that maybe he's doing it intentionally, Maybe this person doesn't, he does not like that I'm a Buddhist monk, yeah? I was making this up all along, right? And then after going through the screening, I have to retrieve my bag. I have to get my bag. So as I was getting my bag, I saw this guy's face for the first time. Before, I only saw from the behind. But as I was, getting my bag back, I saw him, and this really slow guy, right? Guess what? He was blind. Oh my gosh. At that moment, all those stupid self-talk, oh, this person does not like me. He's doing it intentionally. Maybe because he doesn't like that I'm Buddhist, for example, All of this was completely unnecessary, right? This was self-created suffering, right? And if we try to see it from the back of this person, only from my perspective, then it's difficult to understand this person. But if you can really see it from that person's perspective, not from my perspective to understand him, but from his perspective. You see what I mean? Yeah? Oftentimes we try to understand them from my perspective. Yeah? So what do? We bring my common, past experience, my standard, my judgment, and therefore we try to understand him through my own past experience, my own judgment, my own standard of what is right and what is wrong. But the question is, can we put that aside, my own story, my own judgment, my own interpretations, and actually see it truly from that person's perspective? That is what I would call love, Love has no agenda, When I bring my own perspective, I have my own agenda, right? I want to be right, But if I just put that aside and see it from that person's point of view, then naturally understanding arises. So I would, recommend that maybe I'm looking at it from my own perspective, my own, point of view. I hope that answers your question.
Very much answer my question. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Other person? 1, 2, 3. Yes. Can you also look at that side too? Yeah. Yeah. Please hand it over. Okay, all right. And what is your name?
My name is Salman.
1, 2, 3. Hi, Salman.
안녕하세요, Mr. Haemin Sunim.
안녕하세요. 네.
So I have 2 questions and 1 request. My first question is, what inspires you to write books? And my second question is, what daily habits or rituals that you suggest us to do in maintaining our inner peace? And 1 request is, could you sign my book later on?
Yes. I love to sign your book. So, yes, for the third one, we'll sign everybody's book. And then, yes. Thank you. And the thing that I would highly recommend, our daily experience is practicing gratitude. What? Yes, gratitude is the way. Yeah. If you want to become happiness, I look for happiness everywhere. When I was 16 years old, I imagined that happiness is not here. not here, Happiness must be in the United States. Yeah? If I go to United States, then I'll be happy, finally. Yeah? So I convinced my father and said, please send me to my uncles. My uncle, owe huge amount of money to my father. So I realized that maybe I can go and study with my uncle, and which I did, yeah? And once I arrived in California, United States, I lived my life and I finished my bachelor degree. But while I was doing that, I still imagine true happiness is not in the West Coast, but East Coast. You see what I mean? Yeah, true America is in New York, not in San Francisco or LA. So I have to go to New York or Boston. Yeah. So which I did. I got accepted to Harvard and I studied in East Coast. Yeah. And while I was studying in East Coast, I was thinking to myself, what? Oh, maybe true happiness is not in East Coast. It must be in Japan, So I did. I went to Japan and studied, right? And then also while I was in Japan, maybe true happiness is not in Japan, as I realized, it is where? Maybe it's in Beijing, China, So I went to Beijing, China for 2 years, yeah? So what is the pattern here? Yes. So please repeat after me. Happiness is the absence of seeking happiness.
The absence of seeking happiness.
So I would recommend that we practice gratitude. Yeah? When we practice gratitude, happiness is where? Here, right now. Yeah? On my way from Jakarta to here, yeah, I was so happy that I was able to have window seat, and I saw beautiful countryside of Indonesia, yeah, Java, and I was like, wow, this is incredible, this experience that I'm having, and the seat was really comfortable, I get to recline, and for 4 hours I felt very well rested, So during that time, was I happy or not happy? Happy, because I connected to gratitude. Yeah? But what if you're beginning to resist? What if you say, 4 hours, that's such a long time. What am I going to do? And you begin to resist, yeah? The sound of the train sound. Yeah, you resist. I don't like the sound. I like the peace and quietness. Once you start resisting, instead of staying grateful, then there is suffering. Yeah. So I suggest that when we wake up in the morning, you say, "I am so grateful that I'm alive." Right? And I'm grateful that I have a good body and relatively, healthy state of body. I'm grateful that I don't live in the country where there's a war, for example. I'm grateful that I get to have this delicious, lunch, which I had. Yeah. So if you can keep on finding grateful things, guess what? The world will keep giving you more grateful things, right? So when I start writing, I did not know that I will get to write bestseller. Yeah, I did not know that my book will do so well that I get to go to Germany, like Belgium, Brazil, or the United Kingdom or U.S. or here in Indonesia. In April, I'm going to Singapore and Malaysia, and also Philippines, and then to Netherlands. So all this new, opportunity opens up when you remain grateful, yeah? Because gratitude attracts other gratitude. You see what I mean? Yeah. So if you want to see that the world is horrible place, then you will see enough evidence to prove that world is horrible things. At the same time, if you say world is amazing things, then you will see that there are enough evidence to prove that the world is amazing things. It is our choice where to look at. You see what I mean? So that's what I practice every day. Thank you.
Appreciate your answer and have a good one.
Okay, what's your name?
Hello, my name is Danti.
1, 2, 3. Hi, Sandy.
Okay, thank you, Chang. Sorry for the change. First things first, I want to say thank you for making this beautiful masterpiece. While reading your books, I feel like it words hugged me so much. My question is, for over past 2 years, I feel like I have so many problems in my life. They come over and over again that I never expected previously. And then I feel like I'm such a failure. I saw my friends finally got their job and some of them get married while I'm still struggling with my undergraduate thesis. And I feel like I'm so down rather from my friends. The achievement that my friends show on their social media seems so bright, and I can't feel that. I can't be in that situation, and I'm jealous of it. And then I was also diagnosed to have mental illness lately, and but I'm trying to find help. I'm trying to find professional. I got some medications. I have counseling with my therapist, but I don't feel any better until right now. I remember the words that you say in your book when things don't go your way, that an ideal problem is the problem that is shared with other people. But I can't do that. I can't share my problems to my closest people, like my family, my friends, because I'm too afraid that they will
judge you.
Yeah, I'm afraid of their judgment, because also the judgment from the society. Also, I can't tell all of my problems to my therapist.
Okay. I think
what
I understood.
Should I do then?
Okay. Thank you. So
Thank you.
Here's the thing. Yeah. This is you, right? This is you. Does this bottle have any problem? No. This bottle does not have any problem, right? Yeah. But if you say that, this bottle says, "Oh, I am married, but you are not married." Yeah. There's something wrong with you. How come you're not married? Right? Yeah. I go to nice vacation. Look at my Instagram. I have a beautiful photo, and you don't go to nice vacations. And therefore, I feel, they are judging me, and all of their opinions must be true. But is it true that their opinions are true? Is it true or not? No, it is their subjective view, perspective, their viewpoint. You don't have to say, whatever you say is true, which is not. So let's say instead of saying, pity me, I don't have a boyfriend, I don't get to, get married, for example. Yeah? What if you say, wow, I am free. I don't have to marry now. Isn't it incredible? Right? Do you know how many people are so, unhappy after getting married? Do you know? There are so many people who are not happy after getting married. Am I right? Yeah. Why don't you say, oh, I get to have my freedom, right? I don't have to cook, I don't have to, I don't have to attend to mother-in-law. I don't have a mother-in-law. I don't have a father-in-law. How happy I am. You see what I mean? Yeah? If you say, I choose to be free, is that a problem or no? No, it's not a problem. And then you say, I choose to write my thesis. Is that a problem or no? No. Only if you resist. I don't want to write thesis. I don't want to. Then it becomes a problem. But guess how many people who don't get to, enrolled in university in Indonesia? Yeah? Wouldn't they really become envious of you? Am I right? Yes, all those people who really wanted to go to university, and yet their mom and dad says, we are poor, we cannot go. Or even worse, you are a girl, you cannot go, something like that, right? So for them, in your position, is a dream. You see what I mean? This is what they really long for. But if you begin to resist, I don't want to write the thesis, I don't want to be single, then this becomes a problem. But the truth is, you don't have any problems. Yeah? You don't have any problems. All the problems is nothing but sound. Somebody's opinion. Me. Somebody's opinions. Yeah? It doesn't matter. It comes and goes. They can have their opinions. Yeah? But the truth is, you are okay. There's nothing wrong with you. There's literally nothing wrong with you. Only people's opinion. When you know that there's nothing wrong with me, whatever people say, they can say whatever they want to say, because it's not going to affect me fundamentally. I might be annoyed, Sometimes I get all kinds of, on social media, some people say, oh, you are not a good monk, you are, there are so many attacks that I get, so there are so many, peak, I'm all kinds of, attack I get, but it doesn't rattle me, because I know that that's not true. Right? When you know that it's not true, you may get annoyed, but it's not going to make you suffer so much. Okay? I hope this answers your questions. Thank you. And maybe one or two more, and we can go. Yeah, can you find your favorite person and then give it to the microphone? Okay. What is your name?
My name is Felicia.
1, 2, 3. Hi, Felicia.
Thank you for the insightful information and everything that you share. I would like to know how do you keep maintaining holding your hope? Keep maintaining holding your hope, even though in the midst of many difficulties. Hope. Harapan. Yeah, thank you.
Like, what kind of hope is that? Can I ask?
Like, never give up. Keep the faith. Never give up.
Because you want to make something
Happen.
Yeah?
And believe that it will happen, even though we need to wait for a very long time in endless difficulties?
Okay. What things will make it happen is not our wish. It's not our thinking that's going to make it happen. What will make it happen is what? Our action. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah? We have to act. We have to put an effort into it. If you just sit around and hope, yeah? Does that, is it possible? No. You have to make okay, this is what I want to achieve, and then let's see what can I do, given my present circumstance, what sort of things can I do? And you can make a list. And from the list, you can start doing the easiest you can do. And once you finish the easiest, you can move on to the next difficult thing, and the next difficult thing. So as you just keep on doing it without, wavering, then one day you will realize your dream. In other words, just by wishing something, it's not going to come true. We have to actually put our action, into it. I hope this answers your questions. Thank you. Okay, maybe last one. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Yeah. Give it to your favorite persons. Okay. 1, 2, 3. What is your name?
Hello, my name is Zu.
1, 2, 3. Hi, Zu.
Thank you. Yeah, so my question is related to the 3 methods that you mentioned earlier, how to deal with the anger. So the first method, I think, is pretty clear. The second method is also clear. But the third method that you mentioned, by watching it, it sounds like theoretical for me. But what is the practical way? Maybe you can give us the example to using this method to deal with the anger. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, what I'm proposing is very basic mindfulness practice, right? So we often identify ourselves with our emotions or our thoughts. So there is no, I feel like I am the thought. I feel like I am the emotions. So if there is a negative thought, I feel like I am the negative thoughts. And when there is a negative emotion, I feel like I am the negative emotions. But the truth is, you are not the negative emotions. Because you are the awareness that's aware of your negative emotions. If you are the negative emotion, let's say anger, if you are the anger, then when anger disappears, then you also have to disappear with it. Do you understand what I'm saying? If your anger was really you, anger disappears, right? When it disappears, you have to disappear. But do you disappear? No, it is because we are not the anger. We are awareness that's aware of the anger. You see what I mean? Yeah? You become mindful of your angry energy. Yeah? As you become mindful of your anger, you don't have to identify with that energy. Instead, you can be, where is my anger energy? Oftentimes, it can be in your throat, yeah? Because you want to scream, but you cannot, yeah? So you're angry. Or, I don't know, it can be your head, or it can be sometime in your chest, yeah? So whatever that anger energy, where it is located in your body, find it, yeah? So if it's in your throat, and you first, it's here. The anger energy is here. then you gently observe the intensity of that energy. Here, right? And as you observe it, what happened? It gently loosens. And you are not trying to loosen it. It gently by itself loosens. If you give it enough space, if you allow that energy to be there, rather than trying to control that energy, you allow that energy to be there. Then what happened? By allowing that energy, it's gently beginning to loosen, It begins to lose intensity. As it begins to lose its intensity, slowly but surely, it disappears. That's how you do it. I hope this helped you some way. Thank you. Okay, maybe one last one, then if we can... Oh, there's really a lot of... Yeah. Can you please help pass the microphone, please? Who has the microphone? You have the microphone? Who now has the microphone? Could you please give the mic? Yes. Okay. What is your name?
It's Juliet.
1, 2, 3. Hi, Juliet. Yes.
I have a question about your last statement. What if being aware doesn't fix the problems? Just being aware doesn't.
I could not understand. What?
What if just being aware doesn't fix the problems?
What if the being aware of something fix the problem?
No.
Doesn't fix the problem.
What if being aware of the situation or their feelings doesn't exactly fix the problems?
Right.
Yeah.
So, okay, I listened to my Haemin Sunim's conversations. We have to become aware of our emotions or our thoughts, but simply by being aware of those emotions, what if it does not fix the problem, right? It's a very good question, yeah? But can you see that the problem isn't so much itself, rather we resist to that problem, quote-unquote problem. The energy of resistance is causing that problem, making this into a problem. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah? So it wasn't so much that this has to change. Instead, in order to make the problem go away, it is asking you, can you let it be? Do you see what I mean? Yeah? Can I be with it? Yeah? Can I be with these situations? Yeah? If you stop the resistance and let it be, allow it as it is, without asking it to change, you will quickly realize there is no more problem. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah? It is not to say that if somebody tries to come and kill you with knife, yeah, you don't say that, oh, there is no problem, That's not what I'm saying. If that, then run, run, okay? You need to run. If a crazy person come with a knife, run. However, I'm talking about the psychological, side, The problem isn't so much that person needs to change. Its problem is because I cannot live with what is now, right? There's always choice for us. We have a power. If we do not like it, we can walk away. We don't have to feel like I'm a victim and I have to stay in that situations. No, you have a choice always. You hold the key. You have the power. Do not say, I am the victim of the circumstance. You can always walk away. Yeah? You see what I mean? I hear for me, while I was growing up, so many people gave me all kinds of advice. Yeah, some advice is really good advice. Some advice is not so good advice. Especially my parents, or my teacher always gives me advice. Right? Yeah, I appreciate that. Those advice is their opinions. You see what I mean? Yeah. Usually it comes out of their concern, their love for me. I receive it with gratitude, but it does not mean that I have to follow, everything what they are saying. We have a power not to follow. You see what I mean? Yes? And if you just pretend that, my mother always tell me what to do, my father always force me to do what to do, therefore I'm unhappy. No, you can what? Walk away. You don't have to listen. You can receive those advice with gratitude, yeah? But you still have the power not to follow, if that's going to make you feel really, really unhappy. But at the same time, also see the very nature of our self-suffering, that is resistance. I would like to really thank everyone today for staying all the way, it's well over 2 hours. And I really want to thank to young Buddhist associations and also UCBC, and then Student Affair, and this wonderful university, and also our moderator, and so as my publishers, and to making this possible. I have immense amount of gratitude, and I also want to say thank you to all of you to showing up to listen what this foreign monk has to say. When I'm in Korea, we love special guests from foreign country, right? If we have a special guest from America or the United Kingdom or Germany, we will, go and listen, right? But the truth is, there are wise people in my country already, and I'm sure there are a lot of wise monks here. And just by the virtue of writing the book, I get to be here. So I just want to thank all the Sangha member to come all the way and listening to this stupid monks, what he has to say. I really sincerely I want to send my gratitude to Sangha member and as well as all the students who came or people who travel all the way from different city to listen to me. I'll be happy to autograph my book, and also if you want, I can take a quick photo after this. So I look forward to meeting all of you soon. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Haemin Sunim, for being here today. Thank you for writing these books.